Hey guys, Sean with Long Long Honeymoon here, coming at you today with an RV generator quick tip. This tip is especially for you beginners out there who are attempting to power your RV air conditioner using a portable inverter generator. We have done so for years using a variety of 3,000 watt class generators typically. I want to tell you up front a couple of critical steps that you need to take in order to make this happen. When you plug your RV up to a running generator, a couple of things immediately happen inside your RV. First of all, your RV converter attempts to recharge your house batteries. This can consume as much as 1,000 watts of electricity in some RVs. The second thing that will happen is your RV refrigerator will kick over from being powered by propane to being powered by AC electricity, because it detects that electricity coming in to your RV. So that alone consumes a lot of the electricity coming from your generator. Then when you go to try and start your RV air conditioner, guess what? It won't start because a lot of that electricity coming from the generator is being consumed by these other things that are happening inside your RV. Two steps you need to immediately take. Switch your RV refrigerator over from AC electricity back to propane. So the refrigerator will not be consuming any electricity coming from the generator. That frees up around 500 watts of electricity. The second thing you need to do is to switch off your converter that would be taking that AC electricity coming from the generator and recharging your house batteries. So what you'll need to do is find the circuit breaker in your RV, whether it's a travel trailer, motorhome, fifth wheel, whatever, and turn off that converter. Now you have freed up a lot of electricity from the generator to power your air conditioning unit. Along these lines, I would go ahead and unplug any kind of parasitic draws, shall we say. Go ahead and unplug your laptops, unplug maybe even your TV set, or if you're recharging phones, anything of that nature that might also be drawing electricity from the generator. You want to free up as much of the electricity from that generator as possible to go to your RV air conditioner to get it to start. And if you have, for example, one of the big boy RV air conditioners, a 15,000 BTU air conditioner, which a lot of you probably have, it's going to need 3,500 watts typically to start. And frankly, I'm sure that some generators are simply not going to be up to the task of powering some of these really large RV air conditioners. Now, to state the obvious, if your RV is equipped with 2 air conditioning units, don't try to power both simultaneously. Just be content with one. With our travel trailer, we found that even though we only have 1 air conditioning unit and it's a 13,500 BTU unit, it does a great job cooling off the interior of our trailer very quickly, even in the hottest climates. We have camped, for example, in Phoenix, Arizona, when it was 115, 120 degrees outside, and our air conditioner was up to the task. But we have a relatively small travel trailer with not a lot of interior cubic feet of space to cool, and I know that some of you guys have much larger RVs, and it's going to take a little bit longer to cool those RVs. Altitude is a significant factor when you're talking about these portable inverter generators and their power output. It is said that every 1,000 feet you go above sea level, you lose about 3% of your generator's power output. And that has to do with simply thinner air at higher altitudes. All generators basically rely on combustion in order to operate, and the combustion air to fuel mixture is changed when the air is thinner and has less oxygen. Just like you struggle to breathe at higher altitude, your generator will also struggle to breathe. Now, one step you can take for those of you who live or frequently camp at high altitudes is to get a so-called altitude kit for your generator. You can install these altitude kits and they will modify the carburetor of your generator, and it will help with the altitude impact on your unit. It will at the very least make it safer to operate at higher altitudes. It may or may not really help with the loss in power. Something else to consider for those of you who are using dual fuel generators that could, for example, operate off either propane or gasoline, you're going to get more electrical output if you use gasoline. For example, the Champion 3400 watt dual fuel unit that we own will produce 3400 watts when running on gasoline, but only 3060 watts when running off propane. So you get roughly 10% less power when operating off of propane. So if you have a dual fuel unit, I would suggest, if you need to switch to gasoline and use gasoline. Now, there's one final step you could take if you want to consistently, reliably start your RV air conditioner and run it using a lot less electricity, and that's to modify your air conditioner using a so-called easy start or soft start kit. And we do have one of these soft starters installed on our Airstream air conditioner. These little devices cost about $300. So overall, I think they're really quite cost effective, and they allow you to start your RV air conditioner using a lot less electricity. For example, the unit that we have, which is called the Easy Start, they claim a 65 to 70% reduction in the amount of current or electricity that you would need to start your RV air conditioner. In fact, a lot of people who have installed these soft starters on their air conditioning units end up simply traveling with a 2000 watt class generator and powering their RV air conditioner using that 2000 watt class generator. So we'll probably do more videos about this topic in the near future. I do recommend that you get one of these soft starters for your RV air conditioner. We've had no trouble with ours. Makes it really easy if you plug up to a 15 amp just household outlet to start your RV air conditioner. You don't really have to worry about tripping a circuit breaker if you have one of these soft start or easy start devices. Now, unfortunately, installing one of these devices will require somebody getting on the roof of your RV, taking the cover off the air conditioner, and doing some electrical wiring. Not everybody's comfortable doing that. In our case, ours was installed by Vinny Lamica at Vinny's North Bay Airstream Repair. I know that Ronnie Dennis of Airstream Nuts and Bolts also installs these devices. You can watch some installation videos online, but if you have any reservations about doing the install yourself, I would recommend you just hand it over to a professional. I'm going to put some links below to a couple of different brands of these RV Easy Start devices, and I would recommend that you check them out. They're pretty affordable, and they're kind of a game changer when you're traveling with a generator if you have any issues with overloading the generator. So that's it, guys. A very quick tip for you RV newbies out there. We've discussed this topic before, but I think periodically it's good to remind all of you out there and to talk to our new subscribers who may just be getting into RV camping and tell you some of the basics, because you'll have just a better experience when you get out there on the road. I want to conclude by saying happy birthday to our country, United States of America. Take a look at Old Glory in the background. You know, over the years, I've dedicated much of my adult life to travel, not only travel within the United States, but travel to a lot of different spots in the world. And I've always found that the more I travel outside of our country, the more I learn about our country. And something I learned a long time ago when I was teaching English in Central Europe right after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the fall of the Soviet Union was how lucky I have been to have been born an American and to have lived in this era. Certainly one of the most incredible times to be alive in all of human history. Please, everyone, focus on the positives of our country. I've met so many people around the world who have expressed such admiration and respect for the United States and what the United States has accomplished over the past couple hundred years. We have been and will be a great nation. So I hope all of you had a wonderful 4th of July and are looking forward to finishing this summer in style. Look for us out west as usual. Until next time, thanks as always for tuning in. If you have any tips, suggestions, advice to pass along to our audience about powering an RV air conditioner while using a generator, please post a comment. Share your wisdom with our community. We learn a lot from you guys in the comments, and I think everyone benefits when we all share information with one another. If you're new to our channel, subscribe. We're going to be posting more tips, videos, tricks, hacks, mods, and travel stuff in the very near future. Thanks. See you next time. Lo lo ho. Okay.